Let us pray as I'm about to share the word of the Lord, that the Lord will minister life unto our soul, even through his word this morning. Let us pray. Father, I want to thank you, bless you, honor you, and glorify you because you alone are the Lord. The Bible said the entrance of your word bring light and understanding unto the simple. As you are about to hear the incorruptible, ever-living word of life, Father, minister life unto us in the name of Jesus. Father, Lord God, make us simple that the anointing of this word, that we may receive the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding that is in it in the name of Jesus, and your name will be glorified. Thank you, Father, because it is done. For in Jesus we have prayed. Amen. I just want to thank you all for the grace to come and to serve in the house of the Lord, and even to be a part of great things that God has started in this church. Today's text of my message is taken from the book of Proverbs, a fast reader. Proverbs chapter 4, starting from verse 5 to 19.
Proverbs 4:5. Get wisdom, acquire understanding, seek spiritual discernment, mature comprehension, and logical interpretation. Do not forget nor turn away from the word of your mouth. Do not turn away from her, and she will guide and protect you. Love her, and she will watch over you. The beginning of wisdom is wisdom, and with all your acquiring, get understanding. Prize wisdom, and she will exhort you. She will honor you if you embrace her. She will place your head a garland of grace. She will present you with a crown of beauty and glory. Hear, my son, and accept my saying, and the year of your lives will be many. I will instruct you in the way of wisdom. I will lead you in upright path. When you walk, your steps will not be impeded. And when you run, you will not stumble. Take hold of instruction. Seek it, grip it firmly, and do not let it go. Guard her, for she is your life. Do not enter the path of the wicked, and do not go away of evil men. Avoid it, do not travel on it. Turn away from it and pass on. For the wicked cannot sleep unless they do evil, and they are deprived of sleep unless they make someone stumble and fall. For they eat the bread of the wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is like the light of dawn. They shine brighter and brighter until the perfect day. The way of the wicked is light. They do not know over what they stumble. My son, pay attention to my word and be willing to learn. Open your ears to my saying. Do not let them escape from your sight. Keep them in the center of your heart, for they are life to those who find them, and healing and health to all their flesh. Watch over your heart with all diligence, for from it flows the spring of life. Put away from your deceitful mouth, and put diverse lips far from you. Let your eyes look directly ahead, and let your gaze be fixed straight from you. Consider well and watch carefully, and the path of your faith, and all your ways will be steadfast and sure. Do not turn away to the right, nor to the left. Turn your foot from evil.
May the Lord bless the reading of his word.
Amen.
I titled today's message to be Seeking Godly Wisdom. Can we say that? Seeking Godly Wisdom. People of God, from the text that we read to us, you can see the importance of this in our day-to-day life. That we should pursue, make effort to seek wisdom that is godly. What is wisdom? Wisdom is the knowledge guided by understanding. Wisdom is the knowledge that is guided by understanding. That is what knowledge is. And this is the knowledge that God gives to whoever asks. That's why James says, is there anybody who lacks wisdom? Let him ask of the Lord that give it. Knowledge that is guided by understanding. What is it godly wisdom that you should seek? What is it godly wisdom each and every one of us in this church should seek? Because there's another wisdom which is not of God, which we call worldly wisdom. Wisdom of this world. The knowledge that is gathered by understanding of this world, not which source, is not God. And we see it playing everywhere today. We see it playing on in the church, even. We see it playing on in the media. We see it playing on in the mall. You see it playing on in a place of job, full of shady, backstabbing, manipulation, cook up of some stuff. You are being a victim of this. You cannot just tell anyone. This is carried into the church of God as well. But God is calling our attention as His church this morning to seek the wisdom that is godly. Because not every wisdom is of God. There is godly wisdom, there is a worldly wisdom. Let somebody open to the book of Colossians chapter 2 verse 8. Another person open to the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 19. Because I want to establish what I'm trying to tell you. There is godly wisdom, there is worldly wisdom. Yes, sir.
Beware.
Which one are you reading, sir?
Colossians 2:8.
Yes.
Beware, lest any man spoil you.
Be careful. Let no man what?
Spoil you.
Yes.
Through philosophy and faith deceit.
Through the wisdom of this world, which is the philosophy of man.
After the tradition of men.
After the tradition of men. You can see the source.
After the rudiment of the world.
You can understand.
Not after Christ.
And not after. That is the worldly wisdom, and it's playing out everywhere today. And people say, oh, it's smart. What is the source? You will follow with me. God said, you should be careful of wisdom like this, worldly wisdom. It's not of God. That's the reason why I say seeking godly wisdom is very, very important. And I'm going to expose them to you now, so you can be able to discern, that is to say, to be able to identify it when you seize it, so that you will not fall for it. A lot of believers are falling for it, and that's the reason why Christ is going to come in time. Because if Christ didn't come in time, even believers will be swayed away by this worldly wisdom. Eloquent speech that can twist your mind. And that's what those fake prophets are doing, using for people today. And they think it's of God. The Bible says, test all spirits and find out whether they are of God or not. I don't care about the congregation or bunch of crowd you gather. Are they of God? Is it God inspired? Is it the source? Is it of God? That's the question people don't ask today. There is a worldly wisdom which I tell you, when the source is devil, Satan the devil is the source. The question you're going to ask yourself, how was he able to sway 2/3 of the angels in heaven to follow him and leave God? They are the evil spirits that hellfire is created for. How was he able to sway them? Ask yourself that question. In heaven, they were driven out of heaven into this world. And it is that wisdom they are operating in. They are acquiring things. They are doing things. And you that is serving God, it looks like you are not making it. You are trusting God, it looks like it's not happening for you. Please, don't be swayed. Don't be baffled by all those things. Don't be baffled by all those things. Because the Bible says their end is soon. Because that's the question, that's the same problem David had. Say, Lord, I'm serving you. I'm worshiping you. I'm living for you. How come it is the people that are not living for you, that one having this, having that, having that? God said, stop. Who told you they are having this? Their head is what? Is soon. That's what the scripture says. And these are the people you are falling for today. Thinking they are making it. Thinking they are getting away with things. Seek godly wisdom. The worldly wisdom is of the devil, Satan, and his fallen angels. In the text that has been read to us in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 5 to 19, a father was writing to his son about how to live well. Just as the Lord is telling you and I, how to live well in this Christian journey. How to live well in your day-to-day life as a follower of Christ. As Sekebora, children of the kingdom, not children of this world. As a stranger and sojourner that is living in this world. This world is not your home. You are just living here. And that's why we are packing our load and we're living every day in debt. Because it's not our home. What am I trying to explain to you? A father is writing to his beloved son, telling him how to live well. Suggested that godly wisdom is the only thing worthy seeking at every cost. You see, we've been taught in the course of our study this morning about a cost a call. There's a cost you're going to pay to follow God. In applying God's wisdom, I always tell one of my beloved, I call her my sister, she's just like my daughter. Each time she's following the way of the Lord, and it looked like she's being taken advantage of. I said, no, you are not being taken advantage of. It looks like that. But when you stay with the Lord, God will do what will baffle you. That is wisdom. Holding on to the Lord and His word to the end. Because sometimes when you apply God's wisdom now, you look like a fool to this world. That is the way it looks. Because world does not understand the wisdom of God. To them, it's foolishness. But to you, it's the power of God. And now you are even doubting your own power now because you think they're the one making it. You think they're the one getting away with it. When you're supposed to hold firm your faith. A father is talking to his son how to live well. And he's telling him that this wisdom I'm sharing with you is going to help your life. This wisdom, he says, will lead you through life. It will lead you, you remember, knowledge guided with understanding. It will guide you through every decision making in life. It will guide you through every behavior. It will guide you through your reaction to other people who treat you badly. It will guide you through every relationship. It will guide you through every decision making in life. It will guide you through every challenges that comes your way. It will help you through what to say and what not to say. Saying the right thing at the right time. Shutting your mouth when there is need to shut your mouth. It's wisdom. It's not foolishness. A father is telling his son how to guide his life so I can save it. So they will not use what you have said and destroy you. So you said it. Even in the court of law, they use it to strangle people and put them in a what? Untimely prisons. Wisdom. Seek godly wisdom. As the father was saying, he said, this wisdom of God, it will lead you through life. Not that alone. It will keep you from stumbling, from falling. Sometimes people can set a trap for you But stuff they want to get you involved in. If care is not taken, you fall for it. It might be the stuff you're going to nurse for the rest of your life. The Bible says, if a man is not trapped by the word of his mouth, it's a righteous man. It's a strong and spiritual man. You think it's only people speaking in tongues? No. He said, that godly wisdom will keep you from stumbling when people set a trap for you. When they bring a business that's not your own into you so they can trap you by what you say. And say you say this and say that. How many people are going, how many places are going to clear your name? The Lord said, godly wisdom will keep you from stumbling. People who are looking for your downfall every day. Not that alone. Godly wisdom will crown you with honor. That is, all these things I'm sharing with you is what has been read to us in that Proverbs chapter 4. That's verse 8 to 12. He told us, when you apply this godly wisdom in your day-to-day life, it will crown you with honor. And James also confirmed this truth to us. In chapter 3, verse 17. What does it say? James also shed light on this godly wisdom. In chapter 3, verse 17. Yes, sir.
But the wisdom that is from above is
But this wisdom that is godly, that comes from God himself, from above,
is first pure,
is pure. No delusion, no manipulation, no backstabbing, no deception,
then peaceable,
no 419. It is pure. It is what?
peaceable,
And it's what that brings peace to your heart. That you'll be at peace. Some people will tell you some things, you'll be afraid. Lord, I don't know whether I should do this. I don't know. But another one, when you hear, you sense the peace of God that passes all human understanding. True, because you know the source is God. Everything that is ministered to you, their fruit will come out. And that's another way for you to sense which one is of God or not. The godly wisdom, is the one that will bring you peace. Yes, sir.
gentle and easy to be entreated,
It is the one that is gentle, not forceful. That if you don't do this will happen to you. If you don't begin to put threats upon your life. No. I report to you. Some people operate even in this office as a prophet to scare your life, to scare hell out of you because they want to control you. Let me be honest with you, as a prophet of man, as a prophet of God in this household. The purpose of a prophecy is to prepare you, not to scare you. If their prophecy begins to scare you, check the source. The purpose of the prophecy is to prepare you. Son, this is the danger. Watch out. Don't go in that way. That is it. That's the purpose of the prophecy. To prepare you. So you don't fall into the trap that the enemy set. And the word of God, James is telling us in there, say, this godly wisdom is pure. It's gentle. Continue, sir.
full of mercy and good fruit.
He is full of mercy, not condemnation. I know you mess up, but God wants you to clean up and get right. Then full of mercy. Yes, sir.
Without partialities and without...
It is without partiality. Whether you have been in the Lord forever or you just came today, you are the same child of God in the house of the Lord. That's it. And God gives you the same message. That is exactly what James is telling us. And that's the wisdom I'm asking you to seek. And that is godly wisdom that comes from him, not the wisdom of this world. The wisdom of this world, crookedness, shady, manipulation, taking advantage of another person, backstabbing, saying stuff that is not, to get other people into trouble, take advantage of people, take advantage of their naiveness or their weaknesses. It's happening. I must be honest with you. And God wants us to seek his wisdom. And And that wisdom of God has been characterized from what our brother have just read to us. As a result of this, I'm going to close now. I'm not going to take much of your time. When we seek this godly wisdom, we will find all kind of good things flourishing in our life. And I want good things to flourish in your life. I want good things to flourish in your home. I want good things to flourish in your family. But you have to seek godly wisdom for this to happen. As you seek it, all those fruits you have read, that our brother has read for us in James 3:17, pure, peace, love, consideration, submission, mercy, good fruit, impartiality, sincereness will be manifesting. But if we do not, opposite is what is going to be happening. Because you can't sit on two chairs. You have to be in one. It's either you choose godly wisdom or continue to follow the worldly wisdom. That is opposite all of these fruit I've told you. In conclusion, my brothers and my sisters, to seek wisdom is to ultimately seek God Himself, the source of all understanding. When we say seeking godly wisdom, it's seeking Jesus Himself. Because Jesus Christ Himself is the wisdom, is that wisdom. Oh, so what is this pastor saying? Okay, let's check the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 24 and verse 30, and we'll close. I'm not going to take up the time. 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 24 and verse 30. Let's check it out. Jesus Christ, the Messiah, He is that wisdom.
1 Corinthians chapter 1.
Verse 24 and verse 30.
It says, but to those who are the called, but both Jews and Greeks,
Yes.
Christ is the power of God and wisdom of God.
Jesus Christ is the power of God and the wisdom of God, which we are asked to seek. Verse 30.
But it is from Him that you are in Christ
It
Jesus,
is, yes.
who become to us wisdom from God,
You hear that?
righteousness,
Yes.
and sanctification,
Yes.
holy and setting us apart for God, and redemption from the penalty.
That's all I need.
From the penalty
Verse
of
30.
sin.
You can see, Jesus Christ is that wisdom. When you forsake Him, you are forsaking wisdom that would have guided you through life, and you are struggling in life that you don't have no business in struggling with. If you can apply Him into your day-to-day life, may the Lord help you and I to seek wisdom in all that we do and not lean on our own understanding, but in all of our ways, always acknowledge that God. And He will continue to guide our path. May the Lord bless you all in the name of Jesus.